Lovely. And we had another game going, so now I'll try to show you a little about the Ranger.
I've no time for games.
Ooh. And always take your perfect storm to begin with, of course.
I have a land.
So you're able to actually kill some bosses. It's a boss killing move. You can kill groups as well, but prioritize killing bosses. And you do also want to utilize your 1650 range. So don't walk too close to the enemies, because from wave 2 they have the ability, some of the waves, to leap. And you do have a minimum range, so if they get close to you, you can't actually attack them. But in the first wave it's not any big problem. And now we just try to shoot a little in front of what you want to hit, because it does take some time to actually land, and meanwhile the enemy will have moved some. So don't shoot at their current position, always shoot a little in front of them if they're moving, and if they're standing still, of course, just shoot where they are. And I like to wait with the Nature Companion for late game. That's just my playstyle. I like the stats to get a little extra health and attack speed and stuff in the beginning. And just use a Hilton Self to recharge some mana, so you have your magic ready for the next boss. And these ones, they have leap. Okay, let's see. Probably about here maybe. That worked pretty fine. It's a small thing for the Ranger to just take your spell here and kill the bosses, but it's huge for your team, because a lot of them are able to absolutely kill everything except the bosses. They are the problem. So if you just take the bosses out, and you have a somewhat slightly confident team, or competent that is, then you should be good. Got the next boss here on the left, let's prepare to take him out. Be careful though, he has a huge range, so it's very important to take that out here maybe. That worked pretty well too. And it's just a little practice you need to predict where they would be and when to shoot and stuff. But don't worry, that will come if you play Ranger for a couple of times.
We elves are not easy prey.
And I like to get the tribal staff as well, an item for increased max mana. That's convenient. And just, you can see we have missed some mana, just drop it while you're recharging. And then just take it on again when you have full mana. That makes your Hilton Cells a little more efficient. You can see if we take it on with full mana, we just get the 400 extra. And now it gets a little interesting, because this boss, you see here, the boar, he has an ability to revive. So you do want to attack him, but you don't want to use your Perfect Storm as the first one. Now he revived, and now you use your Perfect Storm to kill him. Because you have about 10 seconds something to kill him after he revives. Otherwise he'll just get his revive skill back again, and then he'll keep reviving. So the first time you kill him, then he uses revive skill, and then you use your spell to instantly kill him. And that's easy solve with that boss, instead of just using your skill the first time and then you can't deal with him fast enough the second time. And of course, just keep your distance as always. You don't want to get too close and get hurt. Got the next boss here. Now he's poisoned, so he won't be able to move as much. Okay, and you can see our friend Sunipir, he bought some wards, so we don't actually have to do that ourselves. But again, if nobody else have it, just buy it. Don't just tell other people that it's invisible income. Just go buy the walls if you're able to. Okay, and this invisible boss, you can always see where he will come from because he gives an aura away. And he will be coming there. Let's give it a go, if we'll be able to hit him. Okay, a little too early. I hoped he would move more than he actually did, but our team managed to kill him. That's good. And again, you can see I'm not actually using my absolute full range right now. But when you do get the idea which waves are actually leaping and which are not, then you can go a little closer. Okay, that's a little inconvenient. Invisible units coming. Don't know why he wasn't killing that, our Toxia there. Just leaving me to deal with that. You see, if he actually killed that one, we would have been able to take the wolf down. Wolf boss, but our competent teammate here was able to deal with it anyway. That's only because he's actually a tanky hero. If there were some more squishy heroes and I wouldn't be able to deal with it, then it would be bad for our team. And this is an important wave to be careful, because these spiders, they have 1200 leap range. So if you're not using your full range when attacking them, they will leap at you. And I'm not really much into actually showing it, because the possibility that I die is pretty severe. If they leap at me, and that won't benefit my team very much. And let's just try and kill the spider boss here. Almost. Safe. It would have been preferable if we were able to kill him before he actually netted our ally. And now we just mainly try to kill as many spiders as possible. Don't use your basic attack. Use your perfect storm in this instance to kill them. Don't want them to jump at you. Okay. I see I did buy a lot of garden vision. I actually meant to have some smoke bombs. Always want some smoke bombs in your inventory as ranger, because then you can just quickly make yourself invisible. And let's kill off the X so we don't accidentally have a lot of spiders running around. And always take his ultimate for the multi-shot, and it works very well with the Fragrance, which makes you get mana back for each attack. Basic attack there's. It's a combination of the tribal staff, it says component of Fragrant, and the Elventello, which is also a component of the Fragrant. And that is a great weapon for the ranger to have early mid-game stuff, just to have mana always. And let's kill this bear boss, because he's annoying for our ally here. Because he has a Thorns aura. And now we have the boss with the wings, the golem boss.
You dare threaten me?
Now we try.
I have a land.
You have to be very careful, because the golems, they do have leap as well. And they will almost certainly kill you if they manage to hit you. Okay, so now we could see, I'm a little... And you just notice the golem boss just jumped. Bad shot from us, say it. Whoop. Now it's getting dangerous. We're getting attacked. Let's just use the smoke bomb, then we don't have to worry about him actually. It's a very annoying boss, that golem. Really want to see if we can get him down. Slightly too much in front. The move slower than anticipated. And again, you could just basic attack him, but remember, if you do that, then he'll jump at you. And let's just use a slow to help our ally a little out while we try to deal with this golem boss. Okay, let's touch it up. Let's give it another go. This went a little better. Now at least got his urn. Just try to drop them as fast as possible when you get them. You don't accidentally want to get killed, and then it will proc the urn you just got with the wing. And you won't be able to get the chalice. You have the next boss. And there. No wing boss this time. It has a 20% chance of not actually proccing it, so if you do not do that, then it'll just die and you won't get the wing. And then you might think, why do they even have a chance of not using their wings? Well, that's because if they had a 100% chance of always using their wings, and people actually didn't knew about the urns, then they would simply not be able to use the boss, kill it. Because they would just keep reviving forever. And ever. Because the only reason the wings actually disappear, oh well, they won't be able to do it forever, they will just revive. And then they use their wing for the revive, then they're gone. And that's it. And let's just kill this little group here. And the reason I bought the armor was just to survive the golems if they jumped at us. Have a chance of surviving. Let's upgrade this so we can evade a little bit. Get some boots for the movement speed and blink. We don't really need our health and cells anymore. He's a very dangerous boss, this vampire boss. He did take him out. Because he bash lock. You get into close combat with him. And we don't want our tank here to have being killed, because these vampires are actually extremely hard to kill. So it's very convenient for us that we have a tank in front that can do that. You can see there's still a little leftover spider egg, just destroy that. And now we have a very annoying boss as well. It has a mana draining aura. Ah, that was too soon. That's bad. That's very bad. We had that one chance. I'll just no. And don't really attack any of these, because if you do that, they have leave as well, and they will most definitely kill you.
I have a plan. You dare threaten me?
Okay. Okay. Again, don't attack any of these unless you are absolutely sure you can one-hit them. Otherwise, you'll get killed. And if you're playing on True Enfos, then you'll just spawn another boss, and then you're just back at where you started. Of course, if you use your full range, they won't be able to leap, because all creeps that leap have 1200 leap range. So if you just attack them from a long distance, you're good. See if we can take this Tauren boss down. Well, hit well. Good boss. get some boosts so we have increased movement speed. Let's just take some of these out. Annoyingly hard to kill. Have another White Wing opportunity here. Let's see if we can get that. Would you look at that? We actually hit 2 bosses that had wings, and both time we had an urn. And we only had a 20% chance of actually not proccing the wing, and we did that 2 times in a row, which is pretty sad. Noticed our tank just died, which is not. It's a little inconvenient, but then again, just jump over here so they won't march directly to you. Get a circle ring to upgrade to the crystal. Should be an easy clap then.
I have a land to defend.
Okay, as you see, we just managed to take out a big pile of trolls. That will make it much easier for our ally here, so we don't get too many attacked by too many trolls at the same time. Now we just pay attention to how many is attacking him at the same time. And now would probably be a good time to start investing some points in your companion spell, so you're able to deal with these enemies, and you can always use it to see here. Pretty good, and we take down the totem so we don't spawn trolls forever. Most of the totem are here in the middle as well. There are some here. And then take this pig out because it has armor cross. Very inconvenient ability for our tank because then he don't have any use for his extra armor or damage reduction. You can see here, because when he has the armor cross debuff on him, then creeps will just do true damage. And somebody spawned a corruptor. That would be this guy, and that's highly inconvenient for the enemies to have that against them now. So that'll probably be a little sad right now. Okay, I see we have a tank. And you notice its damage reduction is not going any lower. That is because that's the max amount of damage reduction negative you can give an enemy. That is 71. So don't try to get it any higher than that. It won't work. And these one, of course, they have deep as well. You notice I have a second ring, cello, and if I get another one, it will
I
combine.
have a land.
And that is a combination of the brisker, which is a weapon you make from 2 elven cellos, and then a second ring that will make a brisker.
We elves are not.
That's a little 8, how's that? Well,
I've no time for games. I have a land.
let's get ourselves some potions.
I have a land.
And let's help our ally here so we don't have all these annoying small snapdragons. And we cheese that enemy pretty well. Kill this boss here because he has a slow aura. In general, just kill every boss, of course. But that one is especially annoying because reduce the movement speed of those around him, which include our allied tank here.
We elves are not.
And just continue getting these skills. Now it's very good to have this. Blink on this as well. We have a wolf boss. I think it's around here. And you can see we got 9,000 gold, so we did manage to kill the wolf boss. Very good. And you see these dragons and you wonder, wait, which of them is the boss? Then you look at this humongous radius one, that's boss, and you want him to be green when you use this. See again, because that means you are targeting his hitbox. Okay, it's a little annoying, this one. There we go. It can be a little frustrating because if you try to hit him in the middle, then you won't damage him. You need to hit him a little in the front because it's his hitbox. You can see these dragons, they have a little circle under them. These ones are more straightforward, but the dragons, their ones hitbox is a little in front of them actually.
We elves are not prey.
It's also something to take in mind. And it's just getting all stats for that extra health. And stats in general. The boss we got there on the right. If we can just get him, there we go. Be sure where he would stand. Very important to kill him fast as well because he has a corruption or not corruption. He do a lot of damage. So. Let's just kill the group here. And we have these golems. You can see the boss, he has some white wings. We definitely want those. We do still have our black wing.
You dare?
Let's have an urn as well. So if we by any chance actually manage to hit him, we do have a chance of. Let's see here, man. Nope. Okay. And he jump as well, so when he gets close. Okay. Let's see. Not sure why that didn't. Would you look at that? We actually managed to get the wing. So now we just put all the stuff into our friend's bird here. And then he can actually make a chalice for himself, which is very good for his hero. And if you look at that, he restores 5% health each time he kills an enemy. And he has some thorns aura. So now he'll just keep healing each time an enemy is killed. Very convenient for him to have. Let's see if we can take this boss out. Almost. And he's dead. We have 100,000. We should be able to get ourselves a little victory ring. There's a combination of all these rings here. Look at that.
I've no.
Okay, we got the boss here on the left. He also has some armor crushing, so very good if you're able to take him out. Let's give it a go. Well, made a good shot there. That's less sorrow for our tank here. Oh, got a little lag. And just keep a little distance, of course. Support your teammates. Get stats. I don't really like this inner focus that much because it gets cancelled each time you use your clones. So you have to use your clones and then you have to use this inner focus. And I do really enjoy to just use the points in stats instead. So your training get even more bonus stats. Convenient. Well, we managed to win. Good for us. As you see, we got all the way to this level 28 and we actually didn't die a single time. So that's usually how it should be with Ranger, that you are a little cautious. Yes.